they can't confirm that in any way. Clint Van Sant remains with us. But when you hear this, I feel like it's history all over again. It's the same sort of news conference that we've become so, unfortunately, so used to.
Well, it is, and it's the same old song, and it's the song of death that we've heard so many times with the number of shootings, as you and I and Brian Williams were talking, with the number of shootings that have taken place on campuses since Sandy Hook. 137 shootings on school campuses, 45 school shootings this year. And in this small community of Roseburg, Oregon, a similar, although not as many victims, took place about 9 years ago at a high school when one student shot another. That was one victim, and here we have casualties in the double digits, and we hear of these numbers all across the country. So it's, this is our own epidemic. We're in flu season. This is a flu that we deal with of violence, where people, for some reason, this 20-year-old man, we're going to find out. We're going to see through social media, through his friends, through his family, he had issues, he heard voices, he had problems with his friends. There's going to be something there. There always is. But the question is, that's fine when we do these psychological autopsies after the fact. How do we identify these people in need before, and how do we help them before they commit a terrible act like this, Kate? And that continues to be our challenge. And we sit here and we count the dead and wounded. We wring our hands. We talk about gun control and mental health. And the reality is we sit in our chairs and wait for the next incident to take place.
20-year-old kid, for all parents everywhere. I mean, it's shocking when that part of the briefing it just got your attention immediately.
Yeah, and we've covered so many of these, and as it is so often mental health that comes into play. It is so often a lack of services, or someone didn't get enough help, through the teenage years. We've heard the same stories repeated, so it becomes not just a question of gun laws, and that will certainly be debated too, and already is being debated on social media, but it also becomes a question of our healthcare system. At this point, we don't know anything about this 20-year-old man, but he was driven to kill 13 people, so that's enough to know right there.
That's most of the new information.